In this class, you will learn simple past tense. This is one of the most important tenses in English because we use this tense to talk about all kinds of things. We can also use this tense to talk about what happened yesterday or what happened 10 years, 100 years, or even before 1000 years in the world. To show you the timeline, the moment we speak is now, and all that happened before now is past. Simple past tense talks about actions, events, or situation started in the past and ended or finished in the past. Let's see when to use simple past. It's used with adverbs of time or time expressions, as well as without time expressions. Example: Peter completed his assignment last week. Last week here shows the time of the action completed. Tina cooked delicious lunch 2 days ago. Here the action cooked took place 2 days ago. Let's see some examples for without time expression. Peter completed his assignments. The verb completed shows the action that got over. Tina cooked delicious lunch. Cooked shows the actions got over. Secondly, we use simple past to speak about the recent past or long or distant past. To go with recent past, we watched a movie last night. Last night is not very long ago. Another example, we visited the museum yesterday. Yesterday also is very close to today. Moving on to long or distant past, she visited the museum a long time ago. Long time ago means before many years. She lived in Canada a long time ago. Thirdly, it is used for one action or many or series of actions. One action means Kevin joined a company. Kevin joined a company. Action is only one, join. The teacher advised children. Moving on with many actions, John invited his friends, went to a restaurant, sat down at the table, ordered few pizzas, had fun and enjoyed the evening. Here in this sentence, we have many verbs like went, invited, went, sat, ordered, had and enjoyed. So many verbs used to show past tense. Let's now see the formation of verbs in past tense. There are two types of verbs in English. They are regular and irregular. For the regular verbs, the past of the verb is formed commonly by adding ed to the base verb. Example: walk, walked, cook, cooked, play, played, talk, talk. And for some verbs that finish with e in base verb, only d is added to make it past. Bake, baked, use, used. And for the verbs that end up in y in base verb, y is removed and added ied to make it past. Example: cry, cried, study, studied, But for some verbs that finish in consonant like stop, plan, from the end of the verb, if we see, if the verb is ending in consonant, vowel and consonant from the end, then the last consonant is doubled and ed is added to make past of the verb. Moving with irregular verbs. The past of the irregular verbs are little or completely different from the base verb. For example, go, went, eat, ate, teach, taught, speak, spoke. Let's now see how these verbs are used in positive, negative, and question sentences. Let's take a verb, work. In positive sentence, we use subjects first and then the past of the verb. Subjects I, you, he, she, it, we, they. The past of the base verb work, worked. It does not vary to subject. It remains the same. So I worked, you worked, he worked, she worked, it worked, they worked, we worked. Moving on to negative sentences. We have subject first, then the auxiliary verb did and not, and we have a contraction here. Did not contracts and become didn't. And the base verb work. So, I didn't work, or you didn't work, he didn't work, she didn't work, they didn't work. You can also use some other verb instead of work. For example, she didn't study, they didn't write. Let's move on to question sentence. Here for question sentence, we have the auxiliary verb did comes first, then the subjects I, you, he, she, it, they, and the base verb. The base verb we have taken here is work. So it becomes did I work? Did you work? Did he work? Did she work? Did it work? You can also change the base verb work to all any other verbs. Did you write? Did you cook? Did he laugh? Did they drive? And many more. Let's now see some exercises. Exercise number 1. Write the verbs in simple past tense in positive form. Sentence number 1. We blank played in the night. The verb in brackets sleep. Any answers? Yes, you're right. Slept. S-L-E-P-T. That's the past of sleep. Number 2. Varun blank books to Mona. Gift in bracket. Yes, it's gifted. G-I-F-T-E-D. Regular verb in past. Number 3. They dash in Greek. The verb in bracket speak. Spoke. S-P-O-K-E. Irregular verb in past of speak, spoke. The teacher dashed the poem yesterday. In bracket, teach. Can we know what is past of teach? It is an irregular verb. Teach, taught. T-A-U-G-H-T, taught. So the teacher taught the poem yesterday. Sentence number 5. Mumbai Indians dashed the IPL trophy in 2019. The verb in bracket win. The past of win, irregular, won. W-O-N, won. Sentence 6. Tom dash tennis. Play is a regular verb, played, P-L-A-Y-E-D. Sentence 7. The waiter dash food. Bring. Yes, it's brought. The waiter brought food. We blank the vegetables. In bracket, cut. What is the past of cut? It's the same cut. We cut the vegetables. It's a little tricky or different verb. Like this, there are few more verbs that don't change in all the forms like present, past and past participle. So here are some. Cut, cut, cut. Put, put, put. The first one is present, second one past, and the third one is past participle. Hurt, hurt, hurt. Split, split, split. Set, set, set. Slit, slit, slit. Shall we go for the next sentence? Number 9. India dash freedom in 1947. Get in bracket, the past of get, got. The last sentence. My father dashed a car last year. In bracket, buy. The past of buy, irregular verb, bought. I think you are very thorough with the positive simple past tense. Shall we now move on with an exercise with negative form? Okay. Exercise number 2. Put the verbs in simple past negative form. Here we need to understand or revise the structure of negative form. First the subject comes, then the helping verb did, after that not, and then the base verb. We can either use the helping verb and not as did not, otherwise the short form of it or the contracted form didn't. So subject, did not or didn't plus base verb given. Here we go with the sentences. Number 1. I blank his speech. In bracket, understand. So what's the answer? Subject I, the helping verb did, not, so we have didn't. The base verb understand. So I didn't understand his speech, or I did not understand his speech. Number 2. They dashed to the book fair last year. In bracket, go. They didn't go. Very good. Number 3. We dashed lunch on time. In bracket, have. They didn't have lunch on time. Number 4. It dash rained yesterday. It didn't rain yesterday. He dash to his grandmother. Right? He didn't write or he did not write to his grandmother. Moving on with exercise number 3. Write the question in simple past, positive or negative according to the instruction. Here we need to see the positive sentence pattern of question simple past is first the helping verb did, subject, and then the base verb. In the negative question form, first again the helping verb, and the negative form not or the contraction didn't, subject, and the base verb. Sentence number 1. Dash. Let's read the subject and the verb given in bracket. They visit the Louvre in Paris. So we need to frame a question past tense using they and visit. Helping verb did, subject they, and the base verb visit. So, did they visit the Louvre in Paris? Sentence 2. Dash, you cook not, in bracket, biryani last night. So, we have in bracket, you subject, cook base verb, and not to indicate negative form. Now, did not or didn't you base verb cook. So it is, didn't you cook biryani last night? Sentence number 3. In bracket, he visit not Nigeria in 2010. Once again we have question with negative. Didn't he visit Nigeria in 2010? That's right. Sentence 4. In bracket, she sent the tablets last month. Did she send the tablets last month? Sentence 5. Dash, in bracket, you live when you were young. Where is the question word? And now we have to use the given subject and the verb in past question form. Did you live? Where did you live when you were in? Hope this was useful for you in learning and speaking English.